You must have fasted and you must have felt hunger and thirst. But if I ask you a question, hunger hurts your body or yourself. Then he saw the fire burning and the fire burning. The soul is in pain, but the soul is in pain. Then he said, it's a great thing. It is not a punishment, it is a punishment, and it is the greatest punishment. The little ones are small, but they don't bring a sword. They're your mood, your pride, your tongue, your hate. And I think you are right. I'm going to be there when everything is alive. Living, food, money, comfort, attention. Then the pharaohs became stronger and stronger. Then he started to eat, and then he put the money in his pocket. There is water in front of you, but still you do not teach your hands, because today they teach themselves one thing, but the Lord is not a servant. Fasting. The biggest mechanic is that he doesn't teach you control. He teaches you everything. He taught them to wait for God. Then he will teach them, and then he will teach them where mankind understands. The blessing that is in my hand is not the gift of my Lord. But we forget about it in the days ahead. Ramadan reminds you that gratitude does not come only from the tongue. Thanksgiving comes from discipline. Thanksgiving comes from stopping in today's video. I will also show you that the real test of fasting is not within Ramadan. But it happens after Ramadan because the goal is not. We have only 30 days to leave some sins, so the purpose is to do these habits, the roots that turn us away from God. Let me tell you a little story. Go monkey and munch that you a second. I will explain that our life, it is not the greatest prison in China, but our own desire and Ramadan. Teach you, letting go is freedom, and letting go is freedom in the end. I will pray with a heart that comes out. Maybe God will give us a new life and a new life. Write a new comfort book, so stop until the end because God has opened the door for us all. If you're ready, start with what we're looking for. They are only hungry and hungry. The name of the thirst is not the name of the thirst. Before God comes, he said, God is merciful. Not as hungry as the price of medicine, only in its bitterness. If Ramadan were not given to you, it is a gift from God, which will change you. God has given us a month to live. Believe in him and turn away from him so that we may be saved. There is no better way to live a month than to God alone. Fasting. We are the ones who love God. But in its place, the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, it is the fast of the time to pray is accepted and not rejected. And when we are in God's presence, we are in God's presence. Nothing is lost. Rather, they are preparing themselves for God's great mercy. It teaches us that discipline and boundaries do not diminish our freedom. True freedom is based on our bad habits that enslave us. Our desire is to enslave us. God only tells us to give up what is burdensome to us. नीचे खींचती है ताकि हम वाकई आजाद हो सके। इससे हम एक छोटी सी कहानी से समझते हैं। एशिया के कुछ गांव में बंदर पकड़ने के लिए शिकारी नारियल के छिलके में एक छेद कर देते थे और उसमें मूंगफली भर देते थे। छेद इतना होता था कि बंदर का हाथ अंदर चला जाए। बंदर को बचने के लिए सिर्फ इतना करना होता कि मूंगफली छोड़ दें और हाथ निकाल लें। लेकिन जब शिकारी करीब आते थे तब भी बंदर। Many times we have our desire and our desire for Ramadan. He teaches us that giving up is salvation and giving up is freedom. The Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, worship alone at Al-Nar. Then they began to reveal the Quran to them. and the hearts of the world, and pay attention to God. We have the knowledge of fasting and ourselves, the fear of God within man. He created it, and it is the guidance of God. The foundation, it is as if a vessel is empty and there is something in it. It can come exactly when we have our hearts full of self and the best of the world. Then we are blessed with God's mercy and guidance. God says, "It is for me and for me. I will reward the Prophet." The Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, "There are two blessings for those who fast. One is the joy when he fasts, and the other is the joy when he is his Lord. And when we fast, weaknesses are visible. The heart is full of evil, and the world is full of good things. He is the one who delights in the life of the world. The guidance of the soul is more clear. This is the story between the soul and the soul. हर इंसान के दिल के अंदर दो भेड़ियों की जंग होती है। एक, the wolves are the ones who are greedy, jealous, proud, and fearful. The second wolf would be good, goodness in God. He created the Son of God and then the Son of God. He said, "Who is the greatest among you?" If we feed ourselves with our thoughts and actions, we will feed ourselves with pride and greed. If the soul is strong, then the soul is weak. We feed our souls with patience and the remembrance of God. The soul is strengthened and the soul is overwhelmed by the fasting of Ramadan. The believers are the same, but in three spiritual phases. The outside of the body, the inside of the heart, the fasting of the heart, the fasting of the body, not the mind but the body. And the spirit walks together in Islam. The body and the soul are separate. Then they were inside and outside. This is the foundation of the heart. A structure develops because when the body's strength decreases, then we will be able to escape from the outside world. Not to eat, not to drink, and not to drink. The wife's special. This physical connection is necessary because the self is connected to the body. It is as if the light and the water come together. The body and the soul. When the body is weakened by fasting, the soul is sacked. The wishes of the desires of the desires of the desires of the desires. The human being has a greater control over his desires of the desires. And some research shows that he fasts. Desires of the desires of the desires of the desires of the desires of साफ चलता है और जिस्म के अंदर की सेल्स को ठीक होने का मौका मिलता है. Mankind is more like God on earth. The best way to do this is to have mercy and grace. The goal is not just to stop the desire, but to stop it. Therefore, learning and learning. Be careful when fasting. Then he returns to his old ways and eats more. As Mahatma Gandhi said, sometimes it is more cautious than fasting. When you open the fast, you need a deep healing to stop yourself and the wisdom of Okinawa, Japan. The older ones are known to eat so much that their stomachs are filled with the same percentage. The rule of thumb, the fullness of the stomach. The Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, "This is how human beings treat their stomachs. 1/3 to eat and 1/3 to drink." Some scientists breathe for the body. The heart of a country is its center, and the doors around him are belly, eyes, and ears. The hands and feet of God are the heart of God. Believers have to keep their doors open. Only those whose hearts turn to God. If we change our hearts, then change our hearts. We will open the doors of our hearts. If our ears are gabbled and wasted, how then can we say we know God? If our eyes are open, we are not looking forward to seeing what is better for us. If the hand is always wrong, let us go to a place where we are blessed and blessed. Give and fast, so we talk to people and we talk to them. So how do you know what the story is about?